Okay, so I'm making a video on how I'm heating my RV in the dead of winter. So what I have there is, I guess any kind of fire wood stove would do if you put it outside. You can even use the interior one. They go really cheaply when during the summer. Like people are selling them for like $50 or $100, like for like a winter wood stove, the one usually you see in the house. And what I have there is a condenser from a heat pump. This one is a 110 volt. It's a MRCOOL. You can find this on Amazon or I guess MRCOOL's website and find out what the local vendor is. Amazon's probably the easiest way to get it. Costco also sells them. I got mine from Costco. Let's see. So I drew a hole here in the RV on the floor, and this is the heating exchange plumbing, and this is the condensing tube for condensing water during the summer when you use it as a air condition, which also works great. But more importantly, in the winter, it functions as a heat pump. Even when temperature outside, let's say it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit or even under that, like 12, this will work really well as long as you have like enough wood for the fire stove. And another way you can do this is you can hook it out. I'm gonna try it, and I know it will work. It's just gonna do it when I get a chance. I think you can hook it out to a waste oil bucket, so you can get a restaurant waste oil, and then you can just feed the waste oil drip into the wood stove, and it will just continue running on that fuel. Another good fuel to use is engine oil, but engine oil is a little more toxic. Not by much. Well, yeah, compared to waste oil. So you could just get waste oil from restaurants and fast food, especially like fried chicken or French fry cooking oil. By the end of the week, they usually throw those out. You can pick them up and use it for burning. Or if you have, like me, you have a lot of woods in your backyard, you can just collect the woods and get an axe, chop into little firewoods, which is very good exercise. If you're lazy, you can use a chainsaw or a miller saw to cut the wood into a small section. One thing I like about this particular stove is that I don't have to chop everything into a perfect dimension to fit it in. The wood can dangle outside, which is just fine. When it burns off, it becomes little chunks. Then I can reinsert it back. I don't really have to worry about run off fire or anything like that, because over time, I just put this here, but over time all the ashes is gonna like insulate the floor, so it's not like flammable anymore. And there's really not much to burn outside. It's just the dry leaves. Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff going on in the backyard. So. Okay, so that's the condenser. As you can see, the fan is slowing down because it's so warm right next to the wood stove. And I set it to 85 Fahrenheit. It's running very warm. I think the room is almost like 80 something. So you can also heat out your house this way, but I'm just experimenting with the RV for now. Maybe next year I'm gonna heat out the house like this. Okay, thanks for watching, and this is like the cheapest way I know how to heat up a house, or I mean in this case a small teeny house like an RV, and safe because the fire is outside, there's no fume, and you're really running electric for the heat. And this is running under 1000 wattage even when the condenser is on max. So, alright, thanks for watching, and this is also nice to look at from the RV because like the bed is right here and you can just look at the fire at nighttime.